and then Chinese Mongols for secret. This map is called Steppe. You start without a TC. Players will normally drop that TC immediately so they can get the Vil production going. There's a lot of hunt in the center on this map, and it's normally pretty aggressive. Dave, what are your thoughts?
I definitely give the advantage to secret. Chinese are just so strong on this map with that accelerated start. But I've seen AM control the deer patches so well in the past, especially in like a 2v2, 3v3 situation. And I want to see if they try and do that again. Like I've seen them make little walls around patches of deer and like have towers on a tower on 4 deer just to protect their villagers.
Yeah, they've done some weird things with that in the past for sure. Well, I think it's obvious that if you allow the Chinese player to mass their archers untouched, that'll snowball into a very easy boom and a very easy win. So I think in short, what you need to do is somehow force a 2v1 situation. And possibly that means instead of going for the archers and scouts combo, which we so often see, maybe Hart will go scouts, and maybe Leary will go scouts, you know? Because the weakness of Chinese can sometimes be they don't hit feudal age as quickly. But it's worth pointing out that who was that? Yeah, Doubt just ran his horse directly into Hart's TC. You don't start with a scout on this map, guys. You just have a little horse with very little line of sight. I agree with you, though. It's going to be tough, man. Expect Doubt to have a few more villagers. Expect Doubt to probably wall a lot and play extremely safe. And expect Aftermath to be aggressive.
Yeah, like Doubt's already going out and milling the deer.
Yeah.
And Leary hasn't even built a mill yet, so that's how far in front he is with Chinese.
I expect this game to at least make it to Castle Age, and if it does, I think that AM could have some success with flooding knights and camels.
Don't step on Dort, as he is always one
the
step
reason
ahead
is because
of
Berbers have much cheaper knights and camels. So there's not many like big bonuses that secret guys have. So maybe that's something that's a reason to pick Berbers here.
It's tough to mass your archers, like you were saying before, too, because it's so open here, right?
Yeah. Can be. Fortunately, since the wood lines are kind of on the backside, you could wall. Hart could wall. That's actually more difficult. But Doubt could wall. Look at this. He could wall with the southern wood lines to his TC, protect his gold, protect his wood. Now, honestly, with the exception of the berries and obviously the deer, which everyone will have in the middle, this is a really good map for Doubt. We'll see. I hope that it's double scouts for AM, because I think that that's one way where they could find an opportunity to do some damage here and take this to a game 7, tied up 3-3. I think Secret need to wall. Slam is actually the first one up, and we know how much he likes his scouts. And he's in the center as well, or center-ish on his deer, building a barracks. Scouts
it gets tricky
both.
In this map. In Feudal Age, trying to manage all your villagers taking the deer, whether they're getting hit by military or not, trying to save them, and trying to hit the villagers from the other team at the same time. I like how Leary made his barracks forward, though, so he can have his spears closer to the deer.
Yeah. I was just going to say that. That's the big difference right now.
Twitter account's name?
It's almost like Leary has set in his mind that if they're going to win this game, they need to stay in the middle all of Feudal Age. Because otherwise he wouldn't commit to building his buildings here. And then Slam, he's doing more of the typical safe play, where you'll build the stable at home, build the barracks at home, and wall, just in case they lose access to the center. Interesting.
I've seen AM be so successful in this map with prioritizing the middle, though.
Yeah. I think it was it might not have been a 2v2, but there was definitely a game Viper was involved. I think it was 3v3 on this we casted. And that was when AM did all the towers you had mentioned on the deer and whatnot.
They were like building little communities around each deer patch.
Yeah.
With palisade walls and stuff.
That was a game that went on for a while. I really liked that one. As you said, there's so many games now. It's like, what event was it? We need to have in the center of each map, the terrain needs to say the event, like ECL or DA, and then maybe it'll help us remember.
Little timestamp.
Yeah. Get with it, Microsoft. Come on. So Leary, Dave, is on gold. He's going ranges. And Slam is going for scouts. So it's very difficult to pull off 2-range archers with Mongols, and normally you would think that with all the extra hunt, you'd want to go for something that costs food. But this will allow them to stick to that normal role of archers and scouts, and it allows Hart to do so, or go scouts. Yeah, so Hart scouts, Leary's archers, and probably a few spearmen. Doubt is archers, and Slam is scouts.
This is very interesting the way Leary's walled. I wonder if he wants to continue this all the way to that wood.
Dude, that would be...
That's like in the middle of the map. Yeah.
That would be pretty sick if you could get that, actually.
He's actually going forward with 2 archers and a spearman.
And this is good stuff from Slam. Slam scouted the fact... Because honestly, 2 archers and a spearman could be annoying for Slam. But Slam scouted the ranges, prepped the tower, and now he'll kill the spear and will kill the archers. That's so good for Secret.
It's a bit of a mistake, I think, for Leary to go forward there without a couple more spears to back up his archers.
Yeah, he does that a lot.
The tower is such a good move by Slam. I was talking about that earlier, but like I think it's really underrated the effect a tower has when it's near the deer.
Leary, you can't lose momentum here, man. It's giving Slam so much time to wall and protect himself from this. All right. Yeah, Leary has a habit of sending, it's usually 4 archers. Oh, he just shot his own deer. Yo, Leary's got to be on tilt right now.
Did that thing like block one of his villagers or like what?
Like, no, you don't even deserve to be eaten. If I eat you, deer, my villagers would just get stupid.
Good micro from Slam at the back there.
Dude.
Didn't even lose a scout to that, and Leary couldn't get the quick wall down.
Wow. Yeah, Slam's looking good. Slam even using his horse there to try and block and distract. It's looking good at the moment. Score doesn't say that yet, but the way I see this going, Doubt is safe. He's walled. This is what you want as Chinese when you have that advantage. Oh, as I say that, of course, T90 Jinx. Hart arrives, but still, it's not the end of the world for Doubt. He'll get the walls up. Strong start for Secret. I think this was all part of their plan to have these civs. And
there's a weak villager on the gold. Does Slam see it? Oh no, he's running right past. Okay.
This is the problem with building these buildings so far forward. If you're holding control, it's great. But you can't defend yourself all that easily. Okay, I'm really curious to see when Doubt decides to help Slam or when Leary decides to help Hart. When will the 2 armies become one?
They're kind of moving towards each other now.
Look at these 3 vills, by the way. For Leary, idle, not hunting.
Mm-hmm.
He's having problems with deer, apparently. Yeah, here we go. So here's Slam. He signals Leary, so that's good for Secret because they know this is coming.
He's got 2 really weak scouts, though. So it's not as good of an army as it looks.
Yeah. But also, Hart is walling his base, so he's not really there to help right now.
Hart's walling the entire map, man. That is huge.
That's what she said.
Not.
Well, this is the opportunity, right? They don't see Hart anywhere. This is where Slam and Doubt should think about attacking Leary. Especially if Leary has builds there as well. Exactly, yeah.
Doubt needs to go a bit farther forward. I think he turned too soon. He could have trapped him.
Leary has a lot of numbers, though. It could be risky with Leary micro. Maybe not. And of course, Hart could arrive. Hart is on the way. Hart needs to be careful. Yep, nice dodge. Okay, this is getting interesting. Slam's getting bloodlines, which will give his scouts more HP. I bet you Hart is about to get that as well, actually. He's on that gold.
Let's go for
They're very delicate dance.
Yeah.
They're doing right now.
Is Hart building a blacksmith at all? Just wondering if Hart... Just have a feeling he's going to get bloodlines and he's also going to get armor. There's bloodlines. Blacksmith. Okay, so armor would be late. Maybe Slam. Slam is the blacksmith. There's Slam's armor. Okay. So this will be better for... Actually, I'm uncertain because Slam has a lot of weak scouts, like you said, Dave.
Well, he's got to wait for the armor to engage, that's for sure. And Leary's numbers are just huge.
Leary's going to tower this? That's actually really smart. Because the golds are forward. That is really smart, if it goes up, of course.
They're going to have to commit to fighting here now, though.
Yeah.
Both sides are going to have to commit to this.
And armor is not in for Hart yet. He has more HP. Good micro from Hart to distract the archers and from Leary.
Tower's going to go up for sure.
Seems like it. And no time for a counter tower. Now, does AM want to fight here? Remember they did so last game in Castle Age, and it ended the match. Oh my god.
I don't know.
The tower's there. I think this could be good for AM. There's also some spears in there from Leary. This is really good for AM. Look at how many scouts Hart has remaining. And now Slam doesn't have gold. Doubt's archers can't really help. This is so good for AM. Wow. Dude, the decision to come forward from Leary was so smart. And I like how he sent 5 vills instead of sending, you know, just 2, which was the original plan.
I think, like, Secret waited too long. If they were going to fight there, they had to fight while the tower was going up.
Yeah, and when Slam had armor, right?
Yeah.
They didn't do that, and I still am loving the engagements that Aftermath are getting. That tower, it doesn't really mean much to Slam now. Slam does not have access to gold, and Dave, he's making 2 stable scouts. So he really feels like he needs to push this back. Hart's probably going towards Castle Age soon, and Hart will go for Knights. Doubt is on the way up faster, though, the power of the Chinese. So this is interesting. Slam's behind, Doubt's ahead, and then Hart and Leary are both even.
I love the recognition from Leary to go for that tower. That's unbelievable.
And I also love how he's building a house on the other gold on the left, just to make it even more annoying for Slam to get gold. He's he could even lame this. Yeah, he's building a house on the one on the right. He also stonewalled in that tower, which a lot of players don't do.
Is he going to quick wall this woman in? No! Slam's going to pick her off. Oh, maybe not.
He had mercy?
What?
Okay. Slam's a nice guy, all right?
He's Canadian.
He's Canadian. He probably apologized for that. It's really bad for Slam that he had to create more scouts because his castle time is going to be so late. Leary's just clicked up. Yeah, so Doubt, it's really on him, man, and we talked about it. He's been incredibly good the last few games. He's always good when he makes archers. The stone walls might be too late from Hart. There's still a palisade wall there. Oh, that's bad.
Ooh. Does he want to go in, though?
That's true.
If he can see where the army from Leary is, that would help him a lot more. Leary's coming across. Or no, I guess he's just staying at his base waiting for upgrades.
I still don't think the Doubt can go in. But 3 ranges, he's doing the same thing he did last game. Like, heavy commitment into military and upgrades, not necessarily the boom. I think that it could be dangerous because Berber Knights are so cheap. They will be chain barding Knights. The armor will be in on them, for sure.
Ooh, Slam found that gold at the left side, at the back. That's really big for him.
Oh, what?
That's huge, and he was scouting purposely for that. That's a good move from Slam.
Yeah, I built a few outposts there, I guess. Doubt's? So Doubt's going through the stone wall. In about 8 volleys, he'll be through. By that time, I think Hart will have about 6 knights with chain barding. Really wonder if Leary should go over there. The concern is that Doubt's boom, his eco behind all of this would normally be quite strong. So not only do they need to kill that force, but they need to eventually get to Doubt. I'm uncertain on this. I feel like Doubt should play less aggressive, honestly.
It might be that situation, though, where he feels like Slam is so far behind that he needs to do damage, right? And he's getting thumb ring, like...
It's a repeat of last game, man.
Doubt's been strong, but he's kind of trapped between 2 TCs now, and there's those knights with +2.
And Leary's on the way, and Leary will probably have ballistic, so it's a matter of how much value Doubt can get, how much time he can buy his team. He will kill 2 vills.
That's the 3rd villager from Hart going down now. This game, so...
I think...
Doubt is ahead in eco.
Keep in mind...
And Slam's at Leary's base with the scouts, too. He just picked a villager.
I think this is good for Secret. Doubt has only half of his military forces here. Look how much he has at home. So if he loses this, he's going to make more. And he's been in here for a long time.
It's taking all the pressure off Slam, too.
Yeah.
This is... You might be right. This might be good for them.
Yeah, I think it is good for them. It'd be even better if Doubt could stay here for another 2 minutes.
Oh, Leary's losing another villager. Slam with those scouts.
Wow. It's not something that even we are really paying attention to, right? Leary wants to focus on the fight. The priority is to kill this And Slam is going in again with scouts.
Oh my god!
And he kills another villager, and the gold is a huge mess for Leary. And Doubt's just running around, chewing up the clock, buying time.
He's bringing reinforcements. I don't think he's going to escape here, but look at all the time he's given his teammate, and he's given himself at the same time.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. However, now it gets very dangerous. What does Slam have to support? Does he have knights? He has some knights. Doubt will now TC his gold. This is good, but Slam, obviously, he's doing work with the scouts, but he needs knights. He needs knights, and he needs them to Doubt quickly.
How annoying must that be for Leary? Like,
Extremely
every time
annoying.
he tries to go
Oh my
back to
God.
his gold.
I get tilted. There's some situations I get tilted as a caster because I know how it feels.
So that gave Secret, that little excursion from Doubt, gave Secret about 5 minutes to get back into this game.
Yeah. Ecos are close, and now Leary is getting thumb ring. Numbers are even close with military. It's 30 for Leary, and it's 32 for Doubt. Dave, remember what I said about Berbers and their cheap knights? I think you need a lot in Castle Age. Heart's making more stables. So the plan is to flood. And that's something that Secret has to defend from. I think Secret need to be more passive right now, not more aggressive, because if they get called out, that could be the game.
Well, they've got to start thinking about how they can get those golds back for Slam.
I know, that's a concern, isn't it? Good kills for Doubt. He killed 2 knights for free. Hart and Leary didn't know that Doubt and Slam were pushing forward. In fact, I don't think they were expecting them to. It seemed to me like they were on their way to Slam.
I love this. Slam used that one last weak scout, and he's found the gold to the right of his base.
Wow.
Sick.
Yeah. This whole series has been really sick. This fight's about to be sick. 45 military for Doubt. Again, so easy for Chinese to 3 TC boom into Imp. So the engagement, if it's going to happen for Aftermath, has to be soon. But I still don't think this is the time. Well,
Is Slam going for a castle? Maybe? Yeah, he's going to drop a castle at the front of his base.
okay, so we'll get that back. And Doubt is kind of buying Slam time to do that, isn't he? Wow. Dude, just keep an eye on the eco for Doubt. I'm telling you, it has to happen soon for Aftermath. Doubt has 500 food, 400 gold. He has 50 military units. They need more knights, they need more crossbowmen, Aftermath. And I think Slam needs more knights. It's better to overinvest in the knights than underinvest in this situation. You just gotta get Doubt to the Imperial Age with this many crossbows, and then you figure it out from there if you're Slam.
Yep.
He's producing.
That he put the castle down in range of that tower, and it already sniped.
I heard it. Yeah, I didn't see it. I heard it.
So many crossbows for Doubt. Oh my goodness.
Doubt's on the way up. They're all stacked with the patrol. This is the
Good fight for
time.
Secret.
I'm not so sure, man. The knights are gonna get us around, and Slam doesn't have numbers. This is really close. I think this is good for AM. I think this is good for AM, and this is not the timing that Doubt wanted. Oh
Watch.
my god.
It's good for Secret, man.
Is it? Yeah, you're right. You're right. That was tough.
It was just too many crossbows, and like you saw Slam pull back his knights when they first engaged there, and Hart was the only one getting hit.
A Mangonel would have been big there, but it's still too risky. I think it was so close. If he would have had maybe 5 to 10 more knights. See, now this fight is not good for AM.
So Slam got that gold back, but Leary's putting a castle down there now. And now he's losing his crossbows. Oof. Good distract from Hart.
Yeah,
really good.
It's a move of desperation, though, isn't it? It's a move when they realize that Doubt's probably up. The score dipped. Doubt's not really interested in pushing out at all. Doubt still has 30 military. Leary,
how strong has Doubt played? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's played really good, man. He'll have his first castle. Arbalest, of course. And Hart, oh god. Doubt castle?
He's gonna buy time. He's gonna buy time.
Yeah. But if the castle
That's
goes
the
up,
only
it just
reason.
gets shredded down. The castle does nothing for him, really, if Doubt's an imp. I think the window is passed. The window of opportunity for AM is passed, or is at least passing. Only thing I'll say is that Leary has started Mangudai production, and we know how good Leary can be with ranged units. We know how much he can carry teams back into games. Slam's Vil count is really weak, 65. So
he is up before Leary though, and if he gets Trebs out and takes that castle down, suddenly he has access to gold again. He's getting a second castle now.
He's prioritized the faster imp with less eco, so he could take the gold back and take out Leary's castles, so Leary can't make the Mangudai. Interesting. Well, Mangudai take a long time, and it does not take a long time for Doubt to just click Arbalest and Bracer. He already has Bracer right now, is getting Chemistry. Is he going to Leary?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Leary's lucky that castle's just in time there. It's funny, Slam signaled the gold to the right or to the left of Doubt's base, and I think it was probably Doubt asking, where's my second gold?
It's like, where's my gold? No, you know what? It's a tournament final. Doubt's not asking. Doubt sees it, and he's like, don't take my gold, man. You know, he's probably the typical, like, Black Forest. That's mine.
Yep.
That's a bad sign for AM if they're researching Guard Tower.
Yeah, and Leary's getting Wheelbarrow now.
Oh, this is interesting. Heart has just killed Doubt's Treb, which is quite a big deal because, remember, Heart's imp time isn't going to be as fast. So maybe he can delay his death and Leary could have some time to stabilize. You know, this is fascinating right now. Yeah, he really needs to click up. He almost has too much stone at the moment.
It's building more guard towers to defend against these Arbalests.
Dude, if the Arbalests don't go anywhere, though, if it stops here, then it's a problem for Doubt. Because I think that Cavalier could wipe him up on the right at the moment, if they had upgrades. Do you agree with that statement, or do you think that... I mean, it'd be close, but I think that at the very least...
because there's a castle there too, right? The Cavalier could go into his base, and then you can't really engage it.
Well, this is good for Doubt then.
Castle,
yeah, the fact that Heart is coming over here to chase down Doubt's Arbalest is perfect.
Yeah. Slam, another castle coming down from Slam. He's going to push this, and Leary's going to be sandwiched.
Yep. And Heart's castle goes down. He has no way of defending himself. You're starting to see a lot of castles from Secret, which is important with these civs. And another castle for Doubt will go forward in range of the stone, which Heart already cannot defend. Heart is housed badly. This is so bad for AM.
And Doubt's engaging the Knights before they get the Cavalier upgrade, too, at the back of Leary's base. Already one down. And, you know, Leary, those Mangudai only have Castle Age upgrades.
Yeah, they do, like, nothing right now. Yeah. Look at Slam with even one Mangudai on the left. It's being really annoying with every single unit, just like he did with the Scouts earlier. Doubt wedging these Arbalest into the wood line. Dave, I don't think AM have a chance.
This is... Well, Heart can't stop Doubt, and Slam is getting to a level playing field with Leary now in terms of eco, and he's definitely got a military advantage, so...
Yep.
There's no good things going on for AM right now. I mean, they're clearing up their Arbalists at the back, but Doubt is trading pretty nicely here, taking out the Mangudai.
Doubt just lost 30 units, and he's at 170 pop. Like, that's how good his production has been. 3 castles soon, so it will be a mix of Chukanu and Arbs. And he'll take the stone, so he could build even more castles.
And Slam's denying a castle at the front with his Mangudai.
Wow. Which have imp upgrades, of course, because he went for the faster imp. That castle would just be trebbed down anyway. This has got to be game. What a play from Secret.
Impressive comeback from Secret.
Seriously. I think they thought it through with the civs, and, you know, this game... The only thing that went wrong was the one Feudal Age engagement, but because they had Chinese, because Doubt is able to play so consistent, I really haven't been worried at all. I was impressed with Slam, actually, to go for the faster imp, because he really had some problems with no gold. Not the first time we said that, if you think back to Nomad. He was, like, in an awful position there as well. So,
okay, here comes the Cavalier from Heart.
Ooh, nice surround here.
That's a lot of Cavalier. Oh my god.
It's a nice surround. I think the concern is, can they stop Doubt from producing again? And Doubt will be making more Chukunu. Slam is on the way to help with this. Holy crap, that's a lot from Heart.
And, you know, Heart did a great job saving his villagers from that push. Still has 123. He was saving his military. Leary's trying to help, but he runs into the castle from Doubt. Now Slam can back up his teammate. But Heart definitely winning that fight.
Yeah, I think the concern is that AM can survive. with this many numbers, but they can't push. There's no castle for Hart. He can't make trebs. If he made trebs, Mangadai and Chukunu would snipe them. And Leary is way behind with the production of Mangadai and possibly even the upgrades. Oh no, he's actually doing okay with the upgrades.
Yeah, whichever one gets elite Mangadai first is gonna really make a difference.
You would think that'd be Leary, right? Because he's the food eco. And
yeah,
Slam
but he
does
was
not.
really distracted by that Arbalest push.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas Slam has had an untouched eco for a while now.
Yeah, farm numbers are pretty close. I doubt might even sling some food if once he gets all of his upgrades. Oh my god, here we go! Here we go! Leary goes in, he snipes some trebuchets from Doubt. Can AM hold on here? Look at this ballsy castle. Dude, Leary's sending all of his trebuchets over. And Doubt's castles are beginning to fall.
Yeah, Slam's sending 3 trebs over as well. He's trying to snipe the trebs from Leary. He gets 1.
Elite Mangadai for Leary, not for Slam. Slam is just now getting ballistics.
And Parthian. Wow.
Yeah, something that Leary doesn't have yet, but the Elite Mangadai is huge. And holy crap, I mean, I'm impressed that Hart has been able to survive now and create this many Cavalier.
I feel like Secret is really missing a melee unit right now.
Yeah.
They're really missing that meat shield. They got 2 range compositions. And the Cavalier are just running all over the place for AM.
And in the event they want to make that switch, it would be probably Cavalier or Heavy Camel for Doubt. And if they were to make that switch now, they would definitely lose this front area. Ooh, man. Really interesting stuff. Neither team has a corner secured for trade, by the way, so that's something to think about. The combo seems significantly stronger for AM. I just heard Doubt make a trade card, as I said.
Here's the trebs for Slam coming from the other angle.
Yeah.
Interesting. So that castle's most likely going to go down if Leary can't snipe that, but Doubt's is going to go down as well.
Leary has stone to repair that.
And now Doubt's all alone.
Here's the
He's
fight.
stuck out in the open here, and the Cavalier coming in from both sides.
Wow, this is insane. Remember, no Elite Mangadai for Slam. It just completes. He does have 1 additional upgrade. It is the Parthian Tactics upgrade, which Leary will also complete. But Secret
Unbelievable.
are getting pushed back. And of course, Leary's going to send in the trebuchets, and he will kill castle after castle after castle. All of a sudden, where is Doubt's population? 130. Can he reproduce at the rate he needs? Can he even make the right units now? I don't think so, man.
Slam and Doubt, like, they need to go into a different unit composition. They can't deal with this with just Chukunu Mangadai. Like, they need either Halberdier or Slam needs to start raiding Leary or something.
Yeah, incredible, man. This is way better than the Nomad game, which was also sick.
Elite Genitor coming out for Hart.
What? Let's go! All of a sudden, everyone who, like, all the forum warriors are like, yeah, Genitor! Genitor is a mounted skirmisher, by the way, guys. Leary,
how did they turn this around? Doubt was so deep in Hart's base.
Slam didn't have eco, but he did get to imp faster. Leary did a great job at stabilizing his eco. And also, if it wasn't Berbers, man, they'd have no chance. The only reason that Hart is able to create this many is because he's Berbers. That's an insane amount of Cavalier.
Okay, Doubt's going into Cavalier now, so
Yeah.
it's going to equal up a bit, but like Doubt's Cavalier production is worse than Hart's Cavalier production.
So Slam has a market in the south, Doubt has markets in the east. They're trading. AM are about to trade from the north to west. So trade will begin. Secret have a knack for trading really early, and look at Doubt's trade numbers. 17, and it's 0 for everyone else. Oh, and the Trebs are out of position for Leary. Say goodbye to
Nice
1,
snipes.
say goodbye
Nice
to 2,
snipes.
and say goodbye to 3 Trebuchets.
4.
4, I'm sorry.
Unbelievable.
I saw it, and I said 3. It's fine. No one's listening. It's fine.
That stalls the push a little bit, gives Secret a bit more time to kind of get those Cavalier into the fight.
I'm
to think about their options.
I'm really wondering at what point Leary and Slam will start attacking each other, you know?
Well, Leary's going to, right now, he's going in with 40. So is he looking for the trade route? Is he looking for stray units? What's the plan here?
Well, the problem is you can't commit too far because then Hart's alone. So you either have to stay together and leave yourself vulnerable, or you have to...
Well, Hart's coming with him. That's a big army.
I'm not convinced with these Genitors, man, but... Hey, if he has the resources, whatever, and now they're focusing on Slam's castles. With 2 trebs, this is what why I was wondering this, because the castles are a whole lot more important for Slam and for Leary than for Heart and Doubt. Oh, Slam's doing it again. Trying to snipe trebuchets. We'll get one.
We got one.
Yeah, but there's so many coming out from Leary.
Does Doubt go help over here, or does Doubt push Heart?
Well, Slam's kind of pushing Heart with the trebs there. I think Doubt needs to help. But
oh, he's building rams on the right corner. That's a great play. He's got a couple siege workshops there, so he can push into Heart's base from that edge.
I mean,
and defend Slam.
Maybe, but if he's pushing there, Slam is in trouble. So Slam really needs to repair his castles, snipe trebuchets, and holy crap! This is so many Mangatai and Chukunu and skirmishers for Team Secret.
I think this is a bad fight for AM here.
I think so as well.
All their Cavalier numbers.
Yeah.
And now Leary is all alone over here.
Yeah.
And he's gonna get pushed back. He has to pack up his trebs, but Slam can snipe those.
Why are we making Genitors right now and not Cavalier Aftermath? I mean, if it works next level, these things are supposedly really strong, and you just don't see them often because of the cost, but what did we say was a struggle for Secret, Dave? It was the lack of melee, right? And now that's the struggle for AM. Like, you have all range. It's making it really awkward, and I think that Doubt is thinking about going with Cav, or at least was considering it.
Slam is going to look for a path into the trade route. It's already fortified walls for Leary. That's a really good...
That's so smart, yep.
Yeah, really good tech choice, going for fortified walls. A lot of times players just keep the stone walls.
Yeah.
And Slam's going forward. Is there going to be a castle here?
Outpost.
Maybe.
Forward outpost.
Ooh, Leary's going to engage.
Slam's also kind of trapped here, but Slam has more units. Oh, but his patrol is also patrolling into the house.
Yep. And he had a lot of weak Mangadai as well. Let's see, Leary.
Slam be fine.
Slam will win this.
Yeah, Slam will be fine. Slam will definitely win that. Get the castle up, which means he can get his way into the trade. Secret are holding on, man, and I think the trade is going to pay off for Secret. 33 trade cards and 9 versus 12 and 1. So
and Doubt's pushing in with the Rams now into hard space again.
Yeah,
he's been there before.
And if Hart doesn't have gold, then he really doesn't right now. Ram, Skirmisher, Ram, Chukunu, Ram, Light Cav even counters his Genitors and Light Cav. So Hart's going to lose some space. Oh, but Hart is here with the Genitors on the left. Can the Janitors clean up these Mangadai before Slam gets in?
I see what you did there.
I mean, it feels like this castle's going to go right down, and I think Slam could have even considered trebbing the tree. And Slam just is moving right out of here. Dude, how many forward castles have we seen go up and then go down in this game? Oh, Slam is completely trapped here, actually.
That's a great flank by Leary, but I think Slam can micro his way out of here and escape. Yeah, that was a really great trap from Leary, but good micro from Slam to get out of there. And Doubt on the other side, I think he needs Halberdier or he needs more Cavalier.
I mean, I don't know what to say anymore at this point, man, because
it's insane.
They're holding on. They're holding on. AM's holding on, Secret's holding on. It's going back and forth. You know, now after seeing the last 10 minutes of this game, I think without the Genitors, Hart would have died. Like, he needed something that was strong, that didn't cost golds, and it has worked. They still need to get trade, of course, and ideally mix in gold units. You know, I would love to see Camel Archer, actually.
Doubt, we've been there before. We've placed a castle in this location like 3 times already.
Oh my god.
He's putting another one there.
Now that,
oh my goodness.
Yeah, that is an interesting castle placement. And Leary, not your trebs, no! Well, Leary wants to treb these castles down for the 3rd or 4th time this game. Taking a very even trade versus Slam.
Yeah, Slam's got to get out of there. Save your Mangadai, dude.
Dude, Slam is lacking wood and he's lacking gold.
Does he just have a lot of Mangadai queued up?
No.
He's got some.
I mean, some, yeah, exactly. And I mean, Doubt's population is worse than Heart's. That castle will be denied, so that's a waste of stone. And Leary has more population than Slam, and he has trebs again. AM seemed to be on the verge of pushing back and killing some castles and maybe doing this.
Doubt pushed into Hart but he only pushed him with like skirmisher Chukadin.
It's a weird decision to push. Again, I think they need to prioritize the left. Like, Leary's putting all of his focus here. Slam's putting all of his focus here. Maybe Doubt could wall and hold on the right and then help kill Leary's castles.
I just think, like, I think the decision to push was good, but he just didn't push with the right units.
Yeah, maybe.
If he had more Cavalier, or if he had heavy camo, which he has right now, or if he had Halberdier.
I don't think he even researched Cavalier. He just went light cav, and I've been waiting for him to make a lot of gold units, and we haven't seen it from him. Now that he has camels, though, camels could be the trick.
Camels are going to destroy everything that Hart has.
Yeah.
Hart has nothing for camels.
Slam lost a castle, though. One of 4 castles, but he lost a castle. Yeah, now this puts a lot of pressure on Hart to do something else. He'll be making pikemen, and I think the temptation to make camel archers has got to be there because there's Mangudai on the map, but with the positions of these players, it's too tough to justify them. Especially with only 1 castle for Hart. So I guess Pike is his only option. Oh my god, the walls for Leary in the middle. So smart. When Mangudai are out, trade can be raided. He'll begin to stonewall that Dave, and he's still trebbing Slam.
Speaking of trade, Doubt has had 7,500 gold so far in trade. It's crazy. And everyone else is at like 2,000.
He's just not really pushing with it.
Yeah.
And I think Slam might need it. Slam is not winning these fights anymore, Dave, and he's running out of stone to repair. If he has to buy stone, he doesn't have the gold for it.
Here come the heavy camels from Doubt. Can it turn the tide of this fight? It might be able to.
Yeah.
I mean, worst case scenario, Slam gets all those trebs from Leary, right?
Yeah.
He's backing them up right now. He knows what's up.
I don't think Leary will hate this situation all that much as long as he keeps his Mangudai numbers alive. He has a nice little choke. Again. The trebs are going down. Leary just needs to back up. He still will have 4 castles after this. Now, what's Hart doing on the other side? Hart is raiding with some light cav. He's not pushing. Well, kind of, right? He has a treb.
He's forced to go into pikemen to deal with the heavy camels.
Yeah, I don't really mind it.
He can't do anything else against heavy camel.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you do?
Camel Archer wouldn't even work unless you had elite and 50 of them. Bad fight for Leary. Bad fight for Leary. And Leary's castle's gonna drop. This is just back and forth. We're past 1 hour. Secret can win the tournament if they win this game, and AM will just not die. This is nuts. And now look at the trade for Leary. 45? Only 13 for Hart. But, you know, the trade numbers are getting more even. And all the fight on the right, Dave. Chukanu and Heavy Camel for Doubt. Loses the castle, still holding.
I haven't been convinced by Doubt the last like 20 minutes.
I agree.
He seems very indecisive.
He doesn't even have elite Chukunu.
Yeah. What?
I don't think so, right?
No, he doesn't.
No elite Chukunu. Like, it might be because he's propping up Slam, but he's fighting a guy who's not making any gold units, and that does not get Halberdier. Like, Doubt needs to be killing Hart.
Leary is going onager.
Hart, on the other hand, hell of a job to stay alive. Leary and Slam, fantastic job. This is just going back and forth. I believe there's going to be a big pushback from Secret on both sides. 40 military for Slam. Now it's his turn to treb down castles. And Doubt, he has a lot now. Despite it not being elite Chukunu, he has them. He could add rams. Ridiculous game, though. Regardless of who wins this ridiculous game. I find Onager not very helpful against Mangudai.
He's not making it for the Mangudai. You can see where he's putting the siege workshops
on the right side
near hard space. Yeah.
Yep. Good point.
He's gonna make it to counter Doubt,
which Chukunu do fairly well against as well, right? Especially elite Chukunu. If Doubt realizes he hasn't upgraded that. It's ridiculous how speedy these things are, though. Stone price is cheap, for those that are wondering. It's 57 gold for 100 stone, so not all that expensive. Doubt's going for a trade raid, I guess.
Yeah,
not convincing.
It's going to be tough because Leary can just pull a couple Mangudai over and clear that whole thing up. Or the Genitoros can take care of it.
Slam. Treb the tree.
He is. I think he's going to do
Treb the tree. He's getting SO as well, so he could always cut the trees with his onagers. Cut the tree. Don't go after the wall. The tree. The tree.
He's doing
The
it.
tree. Oh. Well,
What?
oh, the wall works fine as well. He has Manga Die, so just shoot
Tree?
it. Tree's more fun, though. Yeah! Let's go! Oh, but Leary's here waiting. This could be a trap.
It is. There's on. Oh no.
Slam only has one way out, and it's a one-tile gap.
Slam's got to micro the hell out of this.
Beautiful
One goes
micro.
down, 2 goes down.
Beautiful
3,
micro.
4. Oh man.
That was good. I still think this army dies unless Slam gets a lot more reinforcements. He has more right now, though.
He could win this fight, and he's sending more Magadai in there, and the trade.
Yeah. Oh my God.
The trade is gonna die here.
And now Hart is beginning to die. Finally, Doubt adding more siege rams, killing the siege workshops that Leary built there to help. Man, if Slam just realized that there's more trade to the left, he could slaughter it. Oh! Hallelujah. Holy crap, man. That's tough. Like, there's no momentum now for AM whatsoever.
Nope. Hart is gonna clean up the army from Doubt, I think, because he got Hussar now.
Yeah, okay.
But so much trade is going down, and Slam just keeps streaming in Magadai,
Yep.
and now he's got Siege Onager of his own.
Yeah, so this... I think with SO on the right-hand side, Hart will struggle to hold, and excellent micro from Slam. He's probably going to lose this army. No, he's not going to lose the army. The GG's called.
Unbelievable game.
Wow, that was sick. I mean, first, I thought, there's no way back for Aftermath. And then I thought, well, maybe there is a way. And then it just went back and forth. Repeated the same cycle. We got to see Janitors in this game. We got to see Siege Onager, Mangadai. No Elite Shukunu, sadly, but Camels, Cavalier. It was a great game. And while I think it wasn't as convincing as Chinese could have made it, I think that the choice to not use Chinese on Nomad and to save this pick paid off for Team Secret.
Yeah, Chinese was the difference here. Doubt was the difference maker, and Slam just had to hang on
Yeah.
and get back into the game.
I was impressed with every single player in this final. We are going to apparently see another game, by the way, to determine how much prize pool people get, which is unique for a best of something. But anyways, yeah, I was impressed all around, man. I thought that Hart was dead. Hart came back. I thought that Slam was going to beat Leary, but Leary had out macroed Slam and somehow came back into it, got the same Mangadai numbers. Slam, a different player on a different day would have died in Slam's position.
Wow.
No gold.
Slam was really, he was fortunate to find that one gold, but he was scouting for it.
Yeah.
So that's good. And then he took Doubt's second gold. And something I noticed with his Magadai fights, he was patrolling in well, but some of the fights he was individually targeting Magadai.
Okay.
And he had like multiple groups hotkeyed of his own, so he was like going back and targeting them one by one. And it was really good in those situations, like when he was back in the trade.
Yeah.
And there's so many targets he can hit. He's just making sure that he's getting rid of Leary's military numbers.
Yeah,
right?
Slam has on average 7,000 APM, so to focus down trade carts is easy peasy, man. Do you think there was a moment where things went wrong for AM here? Or was it just really well played all around?
That one fight, I think...
The fight right after
Hart
Doubt
engaged.
clicked.
Yeah, Hart engaged a little bit too quickly, and Leary didn't push up behind him fast enough.
Yeah,
and Slam had. It was like a split second there. That made the difference.
Yeah, maybe. So there's a few things. Maybe that fight in when Doubt had clicked Imp, if they would have waited another minute, possibly they would have had 10 to 15 more knights from Hart, and they could have traded versus Doubt better. And then the other thing that comes to mind is I don't think they traded early enough. Doubt and Slam invested into trade so early, and so that like basically that's the only reason they were probably able to hold when Doubt started losing those forward castles, right? Because he had invested into that, and that's very common for Secret to go for the safer option. They tend to go for the safer plays. What a game! 593 kills for Doubt. He had 18,000 trade profit, 32,000 gold, and more wood as well. I was slinging slams to get Slam into Mangadai and Siege Onager, I'm sure.
It's nice to see Doubt and Slam winning a tournament.